Defeated. It's better than his opponent. My opponent ain't had no loss on his record. He just got one. What's up, Tarver? Matter of fact, I might fight Antonio Tarver because he deserves a shot quicker.
Because he's standing 9 feet away over there, right?
That's right. I'll fight.
Antonio Tarver's an awfully big light heavyweight.
I don't give a damn. That was a big one I fought. Now I don't give a damn.
Hey, one more thing. Before the 7th round, your trainer.
And Danny Garcia, who do you want next?
Oh, I'm gonna chill on my ranch. I just bought a new ranch.
No half stepping when it comes to whooping them. I'm giving lessons.
What's going on, you guys? So, Roy Jones Jr. is once again under criticism for the things that he said about Errol Spence Jr. And I find it funny that a lot of these guys from certain eras come out and speak about certain fighters from this era. Fans get upset about it. But some of the things that they say be facts. These guys live the life. They know what it takes. They've been there, done that. Roy Jones Jr. is one of the greatest fighters of all time. James Toney is another all-time great. And they both on the same page when it comes to this Errol Spence Jr. shit. The dude don't want to fight nobody. He don't want to do this. He don't want to do that. And they ain't lying. But maybe they saying this to light a fire up under his ass. I don't think he's feeling that flame yet, though. I don't think he's feeling it yet. Right? He's on this campaign to collect the bill from Udenis Ugas, but we still haven't heard any word on that. It seems to me like it'll be easier to make a Terrence Crawford fight at this point if you still trying to negotiate with Ugas. A guy that's on the same side of the street, you might as well just should have been wasting this time negotiating with Terrence Crawford so we can get a fight in the summer. You know what I'm saying? But nah. But Roy Jones said what he said, and I'm glad he said it. A lot of boxing fans bashing Roy, talking about his shortcomings as a pro when he was in his career. They talking about his shortcomings, talking about he may be having dementia, and they said all kinds of pretty bogus things about the great Roy Jones Jr., a real fighter. A real fighter. Who's still in this. Didn't run off to exile, didn't go off hiding. He's training the next wave of fighters. You know what I'm saying? You see him back commentating again. You see Roy Jones Jr. quite often. He's heavily involved with boxing. He loves the sport of boxing. He wants what's best for boxing. And he wants Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence Jr. to fight. Why? Because that's what's best for boxing. Roy Jones and James Toney ain't saying what they saying out of malice or out of hate. They saying it because they want to see what's best for the sport that they loved. I want to see what's best. You know what I'm saying? I'm not about to sit here and look for excuses. I'm not about to sit here and look for excuses as to why Terrence Crawford don't deserve a fight with Errol Spence Jr. And I'm not going to look for excuses as to why Errol Spence Jr. shouldn't fight Terrence Crawford. A lot of these dudes coming up with excuses as to why they shouldn't fight. Terrence Crawford did this. He needs to do that. I'm not hearing any of that punk shit. That's weak shit. And that's what's wrong with men today. It's been time for these dudes to fight. We may be getting Fury Wilder 3 before these dudes fight once. Come on, people, wake up. Roy Jones Jr. ain't wrong. He ain't lying. It needed to be said. It needed to be said. I'm glad he said what he said. What you gonna do about it, Errol? These old school greats keep calling you out on your bullshit when it comes to Terrence Crawford. They see the bullshit and they go call it how they see it. They may not call it, Roy Jones may be a little bit more politically correct than James Toney. You know what I'm saying? But what you gonna do about it? You know what I'm saying? Oh, no, I ain't gonna do that. He's the A side. He's the money man. Terrence Crawford got to do this. He got to do that. Well, then we ain't gonna never get the best out of boxing. And guys like Jake Paul will still be headlining cards and shit. When guys like Errol Spence Jr., who's from Texas, could pack the house with a fight with Terrence Crawford, he could fill that up with 70,000 people. I'm sure. At least 60,000. At least. But nah, he don't want to do that. Salute to Roy Jones Jr. Keep saying what you're saying. Keep putting that message out there, and hopefully we can light a fire up Errol Spence Jr.'s ass. Like, subscribe, holla at your boy. Peace out.